Hello, everyone, and welcome to our Season 2 premiere of Startup Stories. Today, we have Sondra Pern with Lake Life Caesar. Welcome to the show.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Super excited to have you. We made Caesars earlier.
Yes.
And they smell delicious. They smell so good. So, I guess just tell me a little bit about your business, about yourself, and how you got started.
Yeah, so we are a small business based out of Lloydminster here. My husband and I love Caesars. We've always loved Caesars. And we're actually teachers by trade, so we enjoyed our summers at the lake. And my husband always loved the Caesars, but he didn't like the process of making them. Mm-hmm. So we would just make up our Caesar mix at home in a mason jar. He'd combine all our favorite ingredients, and then that's what we would take to the lake with us. So we'd take that there for a couple years, and eventually friends and family started saying, bring us some of that mix, bring us a little bit of your Caesar mix. And I kind of taken off from there, a couple steps here and there, but yeah.
That's so awesome. I love going to the lake.
Yeah, it's definitely our favorite way to spend our time in the summer.
Yeah. What lake do you go to?
We camp at Frog Lake. So
okay.
His family has some land there that we kind of have our campsite. So it's backwoods camping a little bit. No power, no water.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's awesome though. We love it. We love spending time with, it's only family there. So it's kind of like a family reunion every summer. And that's really where this dream was born. And then my parents have a cabin at Waterhen. So we kind of get the best of both worlds. We camp, and then we get to go to the cabin. So we go fishing there lots and stuff. So.
That's so fun. My family is definitely the glamping type. Yes. We have, my grandpa has a cabin at Jackfish, and we say it's the cabin, but it's literally just a lake house. I'm this is nicer than my apartment.
I know, right?
Yeah.
That's kind of how it's become lately. Yeah. But it's definitely and you just want that lifestyle, that just relaxing and enjoying a cocktail with your friends and family and your favorite people around a campfire. So that's But I know we love camping. Our kids are can't wait to get out there. Yeah.
It's the best. It's just so relaxing.
Yes,
right?
Totally. And having coffee on the deck in the morning, and it's pretty awesome.
Yeah. And then sometimes you just get lazy out there, and it's I have nothing to do, so I can be lazy.
Yeah, I know, right? You're I guess we'll go to the beach and just hang out. Yeah, it's definitely, the quality time that's spent there is pretty incredible.
Yeah. My family at the lake, we actually have some of your Caesar mix in the kitchen.
Oh, perfect. We love to hear that.
Yeah, my uncle likes to make Caesars with it, and then we also sometimes marinate steaks with it.
I love that. Yes, we often cook with it too, and I think that's what people don't realize very much, that you, obviously we use it for Caesars, and it's just the convenience for that. It's nice and quick and easy, and you don't have to take all the different ingredients to the lake. You can just take one bottle and throw it in the cooler and go to the beach, or go on the boat. But we love marinating stuff in it, steak, chicken, pork chops, or just last night, actually, Bryce, we had leftover roast, and he put some on the barbecue with a little bit of our smoky mix, and just seasoned it up a bit more, add some more flavor. So we love incorporating it in our cooking, and I throw it in my hamburger soup, or I throw it in my spaghetti sauce, or our burgers for the lake. You can make up burger patties and just put some of it in. So it's kind of an all-purpose mix sometimes. Yeah.
And you also said that the rimmer can be used for stuff as well.
Yeah, so we like to put it on our eggs, actually. So we'll kind of drizzle a tiny bit on our eggs, or we use it as a dry rub too.
Oh.
Yeah, so it makes on any type of roast or pork shoulder, pork tenderloin, it's really nice just as a dry rub. Or I know some people, instead of using the liquid mix in their burger patties, they use a little bit of the rimmer.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's kind of...
That sounds so good.
Yeah, just get creative with it, and however, so... Or on chicken wings.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
that would be good.
Instead of a salt and pepper, kind of a Caesar rimmer chicken wing.
I gotta try that. I know what I'm bringing to the next potluck with my friends.
Right? Totally.
You guys, you gotta try this.
Yeah, the secret ingredient, right? Yeah. That's awesome.
Oh, that's amazing. I'm definitely gonna try it on my eggs too.
Okay.
I'm a huge egg person in the morning.
Yes. Yeah. You'll have to let me know what you think, and just a little bit, just drizzle it on. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I definitely have to try that.
Yeah.
So what made you start this whole entrepreneurial journey? What really inspired you to do it? Was it just the support from everyone at the lake and with family and friends, how they wanted to buy your Caesar mix, or was it something else as well?
Yeah, well, it kind of was a couple things. For sure, just the support that we got off the bat and how much people loved it. that was something that was really encouraging and kind of, blew us away a little bit. But it all started, we have 2 kids, and I wanted to be home with my kids. Like, that was really the bottom line. So I guess my daughter was only 6 months old, and I threw it out on Facebook, and I kind of just was like, hey, making up some Caesar mix if anybody's interested. And we actually sold 100 bottles in like 24 hours.
Oh my God.
And like, this was the time I'm still making it in my kitchen. Like, Bryce actually gave me the recipe because for a while that was sacred to him. Yeah. And so I was like, no, like, I need this recipe so I can start making it, because we just couldn't keep up, kind of thing. So yeah, that kind of like blew me away. And then we started selling it to like, and this was all through Facebook, and people are reaching out to us and wanting, and then I'm like, well, this is a food thing, so we need to like maybe take a few, it's not just family anymore, It's kind of gone beyond that. And then we took the steps to make it in a commercial kitchen. So it was like, and being in Lloydminster, it's really interesting because on the border city, there's different like health regulations for food in Alberta and Saskatchewan. Yeah. So we had to actually make what we could sell in Alberta, we had to make in an Alberta commercial kitchen. No What way. We could sell in Saskatchewan, we had to make in a Saskatchewan commercial kitchen. Oh
wow.
Yeah, so there was there's always something. And then, so then it like led us to, well, we need to have this in a facility that we can sell it across Canada. Mm-hmm. And now we produce it at a CFI approved kitchen in Saskatoon. Nice. So yeah, so it's been really fantastic. But yeah, so I guess going back to the question is like, it truly was, I just wanted to be home with my kids. Like, I do love teaching. I love being with students. You're one of my old students here too. Yeah. But yeah, it's just, I wanted to raise my kids. I wanted to be home with them. Our daughter had some health issues just before she was 2. So we just made the decision that this is something that I was going to continue to pursue and see where it took us, and truly, like, if it allows me to be home with our kids, that's a win for us. Yeah. Like, so yeah, I kind of like, and then also we've just built this community, and like the support from our local community has been incredible. Yeah. So yeah, it's just been like quite an interesting journey, like where it's taken us, and we're excited to see where it could go yet. Yeah, well, you guys have already grown a lot since like starting, because I remember when this was like first becoming a thing, and like I saw it some places, but now I see it everywhere. Yeah, it's like, it blows us away truly every day. Like, I think, and we are so fortunate that people just are incredible and will share. Like, word of mouth is huge. Yeah. That's been our number one, like, I guess, source of like getting into stores, is that people have tried it somewhere or shared it with their family and friends at different family, like at the lake, or at a Christmas morning, they bought it as a gift, and then they want it in their own local community, so they'll go into like a little boutique like shop or their local liquor store or wherever, and and then they reach out to us. So yeah, we're actually in like over 250 locations right now. That's across insane. Canada. It is insane. It's That's like, it doesn't even sound real when we say it, truly. But and like lots of co-op locations have taken it on, the co-op has been incredible to us. They're just such supporters of local businesses. Yeah, I love the co-op. Oh, they're wonderful. Yeah, like our local Lloyd co-op was just phenomenal, or is phenomenal to work with. And and now we're into like some Sobeys, Safeway, IGA, so it's just like more convenient for people to find it. Yeah. That's so amazing. So what is the list of all of the places you can find it here in Lloyd for those that want to buy it? Yeah, for sure. For sure, refer to our website because I don't want to miss anybody. But I believe we have almost 14 locations right here in Lloyd. So the Home Hardware has been phenomenal. Like, they were actually I remember when the gals from Home Hardware came and knocked while we were chatting, and we had like a little meeting in our entryway of our house. Like, no, we want to carry this. We're like, well, we're not even at a place that we can sell it in stores, So that was like our first big push, and they have continued to be just incredible to us and such like supporters and cheerleaders for us. So they so the Home Hardware here in Lloyd, the co-op, and all co-op gas bars. Oh, nice. Yeah, so it's kind of convenient, you're on your way to the lake, you can just grab it from the gas bar. Yeah, especially me with Jackfish, like there's a co-op right there on the way out. They're like every corner of, so any lake you're going to, like you're going north, you're going east, like west, like you've got it covered. So and then we have Olive and birch has been really, really nice. Yes, we have, and then we have Spiros and 3 trees. And which they both have it on their menu, which is very cool to see. Yeah, like it kind of like hits home when you go. We love, like, those are 2 of our favorite restaurants to go to, and when we go and you can get a Lake Life Caesar, like it's kind of like, whoa, this is kind of cool to see it on the menu. And then where else do we have? Oh, Willow Creek carries it as well. Yep. So like those kind of boutique like shops also have been so great because people love to buy gifts there, and it does make a great gift, you know.
Yeah, I've seen the gift bags that they're in at Willow Creek, like the little gift boxes.
Yeah,
I always see those.
They've done such a nice job of those. Yeah. And then some other, Payless Car Wash is another one you can grab it quick. Yeah, super good friends of ours. So he kind of was like a supporter from the beginning and was like, absolutely, I'll throw it in here. So
that's awesome.
So yeah, that's been awesome. I hate to have missed anyone, but definitely check out our website. But I'd say those are kind of like our main ones that we go through within the city.
Yeah, that's so sweet because they're like everywhere.
Yeah,
like it's convenient for everyone. Yeah,
Sobeys and is also carrying it now, just as of like a month ago.
Oh wow!
So Sobeys Lloydminster carries it, so that's kind of cool. Now you can get like whatever, and I know that everybody like kind of has their grocery store that they like to shop at. So yeah, it's kind of nice.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
So for those that want to check out your website, what is your website name?
So www.lakelifecaesar.com.
Perfect.
So pretty simple. Yeah.
Awesome.
Right.
So besides like your mix and your rimmer, what else do you guys sell? I saw on your website there's some apparel on there.
Yes, we have some apparel. Bryce is very creative, and he definitely has the eye for that. So we have a couple different like hoodies, sweaters, hats, toques, and then he's going to come out with some different like tank tops, I think, and stuff this summer.
Fun.
So some summer apparel. We need it for Lake Life.
Yes.
So. But we also have our new flavors on there.
Tell me more about those.
Yes. So we just launched them in October, and it was so exciting for us. We always kind of had dreams that there was, you know, this original mix, like our basic, and then, but where else could we go? What else could we do? And of course, like dill pickle has always been a favorite.
Yeah. And who doesn't love dill pickle?
For sure, yeah. And it's like got that real authentic dill pickle taste. So we have dill pickle, and then smoky, which is kind of unique. It's got like that almost like barbecue-like flavor.
Okay.
And like makes an incredible marinade. So good. And then we have spicy for like the spicy, which I'm not a spicy.
I am a spicy.
Are you a spicy?
I love a spicy.
Okay. Yeah. So yes, and so the spicy, of course, like Caesars, people like spicy Caesars.
Yeah.
So we had to have it, and yeah, we were really, really thrilled with like the response from those people. We launched it in October, thinking it would be something we'd have for Christmas.
Like limited time type of thing?
Yeah, and it like sold out like in a week. And then we're like, whoa, okay, so we had to like pre-order, and it was like sold, our runs were like sold before we had made them. So it was like, and it's just continuing to be now the dill pickles in the larger bottle too. So because it was so popular, so that's kind of fun that you can get it in like both sizes now. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so but so our mix, our rimmer, some apparel, kind of, it's got a few different things on there.
That's sweet. Yeah. Got the options for everyone.
Trying.
So with your whole entrepreneurial journey, like what has been the biggest obstacle you've had to overcome?
Oh man, I don't know. I think there's just like new things I'm learning every single day, but I love it so much. Like it's truly just kind of a part, I think, of who I've always been. Like I love it's almost like the energy that it gives you. But yeah, I don't know. It's just, I literally saw this reel yesterday, and it made me laugh out loud because it was like, oh, like, you know, when people say a small business, you're just going with the flow. And it was literally this like guy in a whitewater raft on like a raging river, like just like things are coming at you all the time. So I don't know, like it's just like building the relationships with different, we have like different, we source our ingredients from different food companies, and we've got to get bottles, and just having everything like lined up for our production runs, making sure that that's all taken care of, because like when we're in the food center, everything has to be there and has to be ready. And then, like now it's getting into these stores, which is fantastic. But I think like, just really getting it out there that people know how to use it.
Yeah.
And like the simplicity of it and what it is.
Yeah.
I think is something like, so yeah, just learning all of the different parts of being an entrepreneur. Like, it's so many hats that you're wearing.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
like
it's like, here you're the boss, you're the marketing person, you're the little like intern that goes out and gets everything for everyone.
Like I still distribute all of our products. Like,
Yeah.
so I'm like the distributor. I'm like I do our books at the end of the month. But take them to our accountant, thank goodness. But you know, I get them together at least. I'm so grateful for them. But yeah, and like just it's a lot of hats that you have to wear. So I think that's what I've kind of learned to juggle the most. And number one, I'm a mom. So I like, that's my most important thing that I'm doing. And then I have to take care of, you know, this small business, but
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be so difficult to wear so many hats. Like, it's hard to find that balance, but once you do, then it's like everything works perfectly and all is good in the world.
Right, and I think we are getting the balance. Like, Bryce is still a full-time school counselor.
Okay.
So, but he, honestly, he's so wonderful, and everything I come up with these crazy ideas, and he's just always like, Gabe. And then, you know, and then he like supports me 100%. And he's so creative that he's the one that like at our craft shows and stuff, he's the one designing like the setup and making sure everything looks perfect and getting that all like you put into place. Like that's not my eye at all. I'm just like, I'll get us there. And then you take over.
Yeah.
So I think we work really well together, and just, you know, having a small business and a marriage too is like, we've learned to balance that. In the beginning, it was really challenging because I just wanted, like, I have a thought and I'd like, you know, want it now.
Yeah, like brain never shuts off.
For sure. So now we've kind of like, I'm like, hey, we need to sit down and talk. So we've tried to like, you know, set up meetings per se to have like different lake life meetings where like I have like a list of things to talk about, not just like show. So I think we're like managing it better, and yeah, you just kind of figure out and you work in pockets of time, and yeah, just that's kind of where we've been at.
Yeah,
so.
that's good, finding that work-life balance. I know that's something I've always struggled with like my photography and videography, because like all of that stuff, like I do it all out of my apartment. Like I have my office, but sometimes I look at my office and I'm like, yeah, like this office is great, but I'd be a lot more comfy if I edited in bed. So then here I'm bringing my work to bed, and I'm like, I don't think that's the best separation for work and life.
Yeah, but you have to be comfortable too, and then where you work the best too. But for sure, yeah, I know it is hard. Like my office is still based out of our house, so there's lots of mornings I just wake up early before the kids so I can get like an hour of stuff done, you know, or something in quiet, or I work after they're down. Like it's where I do most of my work. So.
Yeah. It's like Dolly Parton's song. Like it's like 9 to 5 and then 5 to 9.
That's right.
Like it's like that's just how you have to do
had
it.
Figured out.
Yeah, Dolly knew what she was talking about.
Dolly definitely knew what she was talking about. I love Dolly.
I do too. I'm not much of a country music fan, but Dolly Parton has a special place.
She's always had a special. Yeah, she's pretty awesome. Oh,
yeah.
That's cool.
So with these like craft shows that you go to and all these shows, like where can we find you at those? Like which ones do you normally go to?
Yeah, well, we do a lot in the Christmas season.
Okay.
Yeah, so we summer like our summers kind of, we get a lot of our mix out to our vendors and go from there. We find the summer venues are fantastic, but sometimes like, well, they're busy, but it's just like a different crowd too, you know? So we, like for sure, the Lloyd Christmas Market, we will forever be there. It is wonderful to us. But we have one that we like to go to in Red Deer as well. It's called Red Deer Made. Okay. And then this year we're going to try one in Saskatoon.
Nice.
So it's kind of, we haven't been able to release which one it is yet, but we will soon.
Yeah.
And then, so that'll be nice to get into the Saskatoon market a little bit more. And then we're also doing one in Calgary. So the YYC Foodie Fest, which will be pretty exciting. And I believe that one is the beginning of December. But, but yeah, it's like November, December, we'll be really busy with markets. And, you know, it's just, it's a good way to spend the winter too. And in
That's
between
so
hockey
fun.
games.
Yeah. You get to do a little bit of traveling too, which is nice. Like I love Saskatoon so much.
I do too.
I think it's the cutest little city.
Yes. Yeah.
And I also love Calgary. I think just like the arts and culture there is insane.
For sure. For sure. And Saskatoon, well, now that we've done our production runs there, like we get to spend a lot of time there. And yeah, we've really grown quite fond of it. Like it is such a cute little spot, and like it's artistic as well. Like it has so much, like the downtown scene. Like there's some really cool restaurants. Yeah. So usually we go in Thursday night because we have to like be there first thing Friday morning. So Bryce and I get to kind of have like a date night and go out to we went to that Bon Temps. It was really cool there. It's like a Louisiana theme.
Oh, that would be good.
New Orleans. It's very good. Yeah.
That would be amazing.
Yeah, we like that one a lot.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sweet. Well, is there anything else that you'd like to share about things that are coming up with Lake Life Caesar?
Oh, well, there's a few things on the horizon. I don't know. Yeah, we always are working behind the scenes. So, not too much. We have a few things. We're not going to release anything yet.
So what you're saying is stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Stay tuned. We've got some ideas in the mix. So but no, and just thank you for having me today. This is
thank you so much for coming.
Yeah, I'm glad we were able to make it work.
Yeah, no kidding, because it's such a busy season right now for everyone.
I know, but yes, it's good, and we're all excited to get to the lake and enjoy a Caesar and have a campfire.
I'm going to the lake for Father's Day.
Good for you. Yes. Yeah, we will also we'll be at Waterhen this weekend.
Nice.
So hopefully it doesn't rain all weekend.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. Fingers crossed.
Double fingers. Well, I hope you give your dad some lake life.
Yeah, I will. And my mom too. My mom likes Caesars.
Yeah, perfect. Right, you'll have to take the dill pickle bottle for her.
Yes. Yeah,
that'd be good. Cool.
So for anyone that wants to find you on social media, what are your socials?
Yes, just at Lake Life Caesar. So it's, make sure Caesar. Sometimes people spell it wrong, but it's Caesar.
Okay.
And then same Facebook is Lake Life Caesar. So
awesome.
Yeah.
Sweet. Well, thank you so much for being on the show.
Well, thanks for having me.
It was awesome. It was great.
Yeah.
Everyone watching, listening, stay tuned for episode 2 coming soon.
Awesome.
Have a good one.
Bye.